Hi, this is Matt Yetter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Tuesday, October 31st, 2023. The address we're inspecting today is 18924 Elder Road, Oregon City, Oregon, 97045. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the front yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras in the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it should be noted that some of these sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made of cast iron, ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, valleys, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in 3-inch ABS plastic drain piping. We are running some water from the laundry room sink to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. Pipe shows no recent signs of blockage, buildup, or backup. We're a little flat through here, so at about 10 feet, there is a little bit of marginal pitch, maybe even a little bit of a belly. I'll be curious to see with the water off how that area reacts. It's very small, but there's a section where we don't have great pitch. Right about the 10-foot mark out here. And so we'll run a test on it when we do the pullback. We'll turn off the water, drain everything out. But the camera head goes underwater at about 9.5 to 10 feet, and then we start to come out of it at about 11.5. So it's somewhere between 1.5 feet and 2 feet water belly. So there's like a little bit of a sag in the line. It doesn't appear that it's causing any issues, but there is a little bit of a sag in the line. A water belly at least presents a slight chance of issues in the future due to like buildup and slow drainage. And we're going to transition there. So at 29 feet, this signifies a few things. This signifies transitioning pipe size. So we're transitioning 3-inch into 4-inch pipe. Signifies transitioning pipe materials, ABS plastic into 3034 plastic. And then lastly, we're transitioning into a branch off the city lateral piping. And even though we enter into city lateral piping here, technically all of this will be buyer owner responsibility throughout the entire length, start to finish. So like I said, once we reach the lateral, we'll turn off the water. I'm curious to see how that area of marginal pitch or water belly, how that reacts with the water off. If you turn off the water and it drains on out of there, then, you know, maybe something to keep an eye on. But we'll run a test on it. And we're a little flat through here too. This is out in the road right as we reach our lateral connection at 71 feet. So this is the end officially of buyer owner responsibility, about 71 feet away from the house. So we started in ABS plastic, we transitioned to 3034 plastic, and we dropped in the city lateral at 71 feet. I'm going to turn off the water, drain everything out of the pipe, and then look at the pipe one more time in reverse. Like I said, I want to run a test on that area to see how it drains. It's a drain pipe, so you know, with the water off, everything should drain out of there. So we're going to I'm going to pause the video even, wait for a little bit until all of the water drains out, and look at the pipe again. Okay, we have drained all the water out of it. We're going to look at the pipe one more time. Like I said, about the 10-foot mark, there was some area of marginal pitch and maybe even a small water belly, so I'm curious to see how that area reacts with the water off. This area right before the lateral was a little bit flat too, but you can see with the water off, for the most part, everything is drained through. There's a little bit of residual stuff going on, but it doesn't seem like that last section of piping is much of a concern at this point. Alright, and here is that area. Let's see. So again, the water has been turned off. I wanted to see how this area reacts with the water off. If you turn off the water and everything for the most part drains on out, then you're feeling better about things. Like I said, the camera head was completely submerged, and it looks like it vastly improved with the water off. There is a little bit of residual stuff, but that's kind of what we were hoping for. That's actually pretty good news, it looks like. So with the water turned off, even though there is a little bit of flat piping, the camera head is no longer submerged in water. And overall is still, the drain pipe is overall still draining in this area. So at this point it looks like the sewer pipe is still doing what we need it to do. You could maybe pass the video and the report on to a drain repair specialist before closing to see what he thinks about it. But at this point it looks like it's probably an area to keep an eye on. So I'd recommend having a sewer scope every 2 years, and then of course repair and or replace as needed by a licensed and qualified drain repair specialist. It kind of did what we wanted it to do. You turn off the water and everything for the most part made its way through that area. This was the deepest area here. You can see there's a little bit of residual stuff, but it just doesn't appear to be causing any problems. And the area where the camera head went underwater, it doesn't do it anymore with the water off. So I would recommend keeping an eye on it, and then of course repair or replace as needed.